So the reality of the situation, right? Everybody has had a full-time job, a 40-hour-a-week job, right? And if you're retired and you have you're just sitting on a bunch of money, first of all, I don't know. Okay, anyways, neither here nor there, but 8 hours a day, that's kind of the average, full time. Sometimes it's 38 hours a week or whatever the case is. Now, I understand that most times when we work a job, like maybe half of that is actually, for productivity, right? Like we're not at the job 8 hours a day just being productive. We're probably bullshitting around or something like that, right? But guys, I can't stress to you enough, like this is your business. And when you run these reports, you should run this every single day and hold yourself to a standard. And what I'm looking at right here for the month, we're in the second week of February. There's just not enough activity to do anything. When I hear Nick talk about, he's got 200 dials, so he should have two sales. He knows, okay, he has the activity to say, dude, I'm struggling with the Social Security. That's a valid thing, right? Because he should have another sale. But if you're at 52 dials and you're just like, I can't get past social, it's like you don't even have enough activity to make one sale yet. Right. But that also goes on the flip side. Like, let's say you have $100 a day on average and you got 5 sales for the week, but you're freaking out. Right. It's like, dude, you're just battling a numbers game right now. You're in your head. Okay. If you haven't made a sale and you're asking me about post sale shit, what are we talking about? Right. If you're talking about objections and overcoming this and you don't have a dial, you haven't took a lead, what are we talking about? Right? It's half mental, but the other half is activity. And this is the real thing. Like nobody has activity. And it blows my mind. How do you guys not have activity? Like, do you guys have money? And if you're taking inbounds and you're afraid to take inbounds, go to outbound. Yeah, they're 60 a lead, 70 a lead, right? But outbound is way more cheaper. Like, why are you struggling with, what I'm saying? Like, it's common sense, guys. The whole reason why I'm like this is because I don't want to see you lose. I don't want to see you, what I'm saying, sitting on money. I'm trying to help y'all out, but y'all, the ego is a hell of a thing. It's like, it's like, man, I don't want to take the leads because I don't want to fail. I don't want to buy these leads because they're shitty. I want to give myself the best opportunity, right? But the only thing that works is if you get into flow state. Flow state for me is just having a conversation. The dials is aside the fact, right? Because you don't even make dials. Like we're actually spoiled. So if I hop in a lead queue and you can find a post on Facebook or something, right? People are like taking their phone out, their cell phone number, typing this number 417-508-8874. Okay, let me call once. They don't pick up. Okay, I'm gonna call again. 417-508-8874. They call again, rings, doesn't pick up. Then they type out a text message. Hey, Sandra, it looks like I missed you, and then send the text message out. They might even open up a browser, hop in their email and type out an email. Hey, I just tried you. Is there a better time? Right? Guys, all we have to do is hit this button right here. That's it. So every single person should have at least 2 hours of talk time or $100 a day. Now that I've said that, does anybody have any questions on how to do that? Even if you're doing inbounds, even if you don't have money for leads, like get with me so we can put a game plan together. I can set you up for success, because what I don't want you guys to do is sit there and then be panicking about bills coming up and stuff like that. You don't want to take a lead because it's $50. There's other ways, you know what I'm saying? There's other ways we can do it. But yeah, that's it, man. I just want to see everybody win. So let's hop into some role play here. Social Security is a good one. We haven't done that one in a while. Let's see, I'm trying to think of what else I heard. Some of the smoke screen. Ethan, you had some pretty good ones. What was it again that you were?
Let me check, because I think I messaged it to you. Let me see right here. It was like,
Give me a quote now, right?
if they just have a if they come in with like a completely unrealistic amount of coverage for X amount of money, which is like not doesn't exist, and how to like tell them that without, getting them to be upset, as well as wanting to talk to their spouse and kids, right?
And by the way, if you ask for the social, it sounds like that's not the problem, but 9 times out of 10, right, Nick, if you're asking for the social in a way that kind of addresses the objection, it helps out too. So I think I have a call with you, but we'll go over that as well, right? So you're asking, Mike, let's see, can I use you for an example?
Yeah.
All right, so we're at the application part, right?
Yep.
And we don't have a script. Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you guys using a script when you ask for the social, or once you hit the application, you guys are ditching the script, right?
I'm kind of ditching the script. I kind of use what Nate Pilot was using when he was doing script training. It flows pretty good. I don't remember exactly what it is. I'll have to pick it find it. I screenshotted it, but basically when I get to the social, I pretty much say exactly what it's saying on the screen right now. I said, I'm like next, in order to tie your medical records to you, let me back up a second. So I'm like, so the insurance company is going to be running a prescription check and medical records check in real time, and in order to do that, they tie your records to your social. Go ahead with your social.
Love it.
I have literally never had anyone balk at that.
I do the same thing. So here's how I say it, pretty much the same way, right? So Mike, just so the company doesn't have to do any medical exams, or, you get poked up like a needle with a needle, like we spoke in the beginning of the call, what they're going to do is an MIB check. Pause for a second. That actually marks a disclosure that's required too, right? The HIPAA disclosure, the Medical Information Bureau disclosure. Okay, get back into it. So what they're going to do is an MIB check. That way you don't have to do any medical exams, pee in a cup, get poked up by a needle, none of that good stuff. And what they use for that, Mike, is your social. Go ahead with your social. Just like that. Same thing, right? Fair to say?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, and like you said it with confidence, like you weren't, can I please get your social? Just say, go ahead with your social.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure at some point I'll have somebody give a little pushback, but I think when you preface that whole statement with the information that you provided, that running the MIB and they need to tie it to your medical records and stuff, I mean, most people, and by that point, I think we're getting more into just the rapport thing, like you talk about, um, you know, I mean, if they keep pushing back, I mean, are they pushing back really about the social, or are they pushing back about something else?
Yeah, that's a good point. So again, the foundation is built in the actual script, because we say that in the very beginning. We're like, there's no medical questions, or I'm sorry, no medical exams, that way you don't have to get poked up with a needle. So I already told them that way in the beginning, and it kind of prefaces it, right? Keeps it in the back of their mind and stuff like that. And plus they're used to seeing that no exam, no exam, no exam. Well, how are they able to get coverage with no exam? So what Mike is doing, what Nate is doing, is they're making it make sense. The reason why there's no exam is obviously because they use your social security number to look at doctor's notes, prescription history, that good stuff. Go ahead with your social. So now you made it make sense. And 9 times out of 10, you won't get an objection, right?
Hey, you know what I do is before I go into the pricing, I try to take the mystery out of the application so they don't get scared. And it's that paint a picture thing. And all I do is I say, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put in an application today. Now, for the carrier to take your application, they're going to need to verify your health information that you provided in our discussion today. All right. So they do that with your social security number. All right. I'll also throw in there the other thing they're going to do is that they are going to want to know how you're going to pay for it. That's why they're going to go to the expense of processing this. So they'll need some sort of payment method. So that being said, get your pen out and let's go through these prices.
Yeah, love it. So, and then you kind of tee them up for the bank as well. So
right.
Awesome. Ethan, let's do I'm just trying to get a quote. We won't start with you, Ethan. Anybody, you guys got to leave. Feel free to hop off. I want to hear Andrew Holler though. I know Andrew Holler is he sounds really good on the phones too. No pressure. Are you with us, Andrew?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sweet. Let's do like you're doing outbound, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's just start at the very top, and then your smoke screen will just be, man, I just need some information. Like, I'm gonna be unreasonable too, so just a heads up, okay?
You want me to start from the top, like you're answering the phone? Ring, ring.
Yeah. You want me to pull up the script really quick?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Hello, Anthony.
Yes, this is.
Hey, Anthony, this is Andrew Holler. You requested some information on Facebook about the 2024 state-approved final expense plans, and I'm just here to go over your options. How are you doing today?
Hey, Andrew, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, how long is this gonna take? I'm just trying to get some prices really quick.
Hey, your time is valuable. I completely understand mine is as well. So I'm going to try to break this down for you as quickly as humanly possible. However, I do want to make sure that I have all the information I need to get you the most accurate information. At the end of the day, I'm not here to just sell you life insurance. I'm here to provide you a plan on what's likely going to be the most difficult day of your family's life. So if you could afford 20 or 30 minutes with me, I'm going to make sure we have a solution in place. Sound good, Anthony?
20 minutes. Yeah, I guess I got a little bit of time. How much is it though for, like a male? I don't smoke any cigarettes. I'm pretty healthy. Like, how much would 20,000 be?
So again, I have to go through all the different questions just to make sure I have all the accurate information. It's impossible to know without getting all the detailed information about you. I want to make sure we have a plan that is specific to you. I could give you a plan for Joe Average, but that's not going to make a whole lot of sense, and I would hate to give you inaccurate information.
Okay, great job. Joseph, are you with me? No, he ran. He dipped. He said, nope, I ain't with you today, brother. Noah, let's go. Oh, here he is.
Okay, I got to get my juices rolling here.
I'm sorry, I forgot you were sick. Don't worry about it. No, don't worry.
That's right. I want to give it a shot.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So this guy is coming in, and he just
Inbound.
quote.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. All right. Sure, I can help you with that. How tall are you?
About 5'8".
Okay. Do you have a paper and pencil handy?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to give him my name in case we are disconnected. It is Noah, Noah Sullivan, Sullivan. Then I give him my phone number just to slowly slow him down. Okay. All right. So, how tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
Okay. And what's your approximate weight?
190.
Okay. Well, Anthony, let me tell you how these plans work. These plans are very simple. Then I'm just going to go into the pitch.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then I will pick up the underwriting later, but I'm not going to argue the process with the guy.
Love it. Yeah. No, I'm with you 100%. So they didn't hear the introduction to that, guys, but it basically, you're just in agreement. Hey, Anthony, I just really want to quote. Okay, sure. What's your height and your weight? So it seems like you're just skipping rapport at that point, right? But what you're doing is you're just kind of easing them like they're going to get a quote right now. And then you just jump back into the actual script. Like, don't make up the script, like literally leave, like where you left off, hit back. Now, before I got the rates, because my system is actually running these rates simultaneously, I just want to make sure we're both on the same page. I have to by law. I say that so that they just are like, all right, let me let this dude do his job. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I'm like, I have to tell you this by law. Okay. These are the plans, right? Their whole life. It's not a term policy. What that means is these plans never expire. Okay. And I'll say it just like that, like almost aggressive, because they're on the same wavelength, right? It's mirroring and matching. So I almost match their aggression, and they appreciate that because I speak slow and I'm on their time now. and they think they're getting a rate in the back end. But what I'm doing is I'm hitting the very beginning part of that script where we feature drop and fact drop into the script, right? And then by the time you get to the last part, there's no medical exams, yada, yada, yada. You can start opening up about their beneficiary and all that good stuff, right? Nico, you want to role play real quick?
Yeah, let's give it a try.
Okay. So we'll come in hot, guys, because they are seeing advertisements. Real quick, I just want to give some back on what Ethan is talking about, the actual objection here.
I adopted a formula.